Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Mr. Strontium, and here we are with our Raider Badass Sledge. Now it is day 3 on the Isle of Strontium, and hard times have come yet again because we didn't have enough problems. Sometime in the night, we fell victim to sabotage, and the SS Shitkicker has gone to the bottom of the Atlantic. We were going to build a player home today, but given our current circumstances and our significant lack of shelter, I feel it necessary that we must build defenses to protect ourselves because we are not alone on this island. So none of my men would do this, I don't think. It is possible, however, that the Brotherhood of Steel have infiltrated my unit. God damn them. So we salvaged as much as we could. I have been living in the shipping container while everybody else is housing here in the huddle hut. And we managed to slaughter a Brahmin, so we have not starved yet. We will have to plant crops soon. And this looks like a yard sale, but this was everything that was going to go into the player home, but that will have to wait for another time. And this guy is constantly standing next to the fire. Every time I come in here, he's standing there. I think he might have PTSD.
Hope you ain't here for me.
He might be the one that sabotaged the ship. Alright. Well, we're not stranded for long. Some of the boys are working on an old fishing boat around the bend, so we're going to begin the fortress today. Oh, what a wonderful time for the batteries to be low. Alright, screw that battery nonsense. I swapped them out and we got a fresh pair, so let's do this. That microphone, I was giving a speech to the men earlier to improve their morale. It did not work. Alright, so we're going to build a large tower, I think 3 floors high. And as far as when you build it, you just use whichever walls you want. Oh good, we've gotten back into the part where I get really boring because I'm trying to focus on building. Why did that go the damn way? I like these walls that stick out, but since there's only like 3 of them, you can only use them so much. Let's run all the way back to the other end because you just have walls placed sporadically in the menu, and that just really doesn't make sense at all. Fucking door there. Already have a door. But back to the situation at hand. I know not what kind of dark forces conspire against us on this island, but I assure you that justice will be swift and justice will be merciless. The dirty kind of justice, you know, where it's so fucked up it's not even really justice, but nobody cares. That's the kind of justice we're gonna have. As soon as I find out who sabotaged the ship, 24/7 the thunder will roll. Alright, and these pieces here, we're not going to use these because they're finicky as shit, but they're from the DLC bot, or not DLC, the mod Cabin in the Woods by Ethereon, and it's a pretty sweet mod. In a future video, I'll show you what I've been doing with it, because I've used it to build like a old west frontier style fort for the Minutemen, because once Nuka World comes out, I'm going to need something to attack. Excuse me. But anyway, it's a very substantial position, and hopefully it'll be able to put up somewhat of a fight against me. I do like it when they fight back. You see, I love this. Even though we're using the normal wood wall height here, the normal wood stairs don't quite match up, so just personal preference, I like to connect them at the top because it's less noticeable, because you don't really look down at the stairs when you're coming down them, but you do when you're coming up them. So again, personal preference. So now we need a door because we're going to have like a defensive balcony up here in the front. slap that on for the moment. Let's use a wall piece we haven't used before. Bet you can hear that annoying clicking sound again. I can't help it. You should see what happens with my thumbstick on this controller. I hit it so hard. Like, if you just leave it alone long enough, it'll actually start pulling to one side. So, yeah, I'm too cheap to buy a new controller, so that's the end of that discussion. Yes! I was hoping that would snap on. Ooh. Oh, now isn't that just nice? I do like it when the pieces actually work. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and slap some railings on here. Nothing fancy. Oh, you son of a bitch. And I fell off. I was mad about the railing, but now I'm equally mad because I fell off the tower. Alright, we're gonna cheat. I'm not gonna waste a bunch of time fiddling with that shit. Yes, these will snap to anything. That works. Now, we'll just go ahead and put the guard post out here so we don't have to worry anymore with it. I'm not sure which mod it is, but yes, I now have chairs that are guard posts. That looks pretty good. We're going to swap that out because that looks like shit. You don't want shit repeating. You know what? Speaking of repetition and not repeating, let's use a metal wall. Yeah, let's use this one. Over here too. Down here we're going to have the generator. Take one of these. We're going to have the power running up through the center of the building. Throw in a couple more metal walls. One there. Yeah, one here. It's right next to the I like to put the three-dimensional walls on the front side of the building so it kind of gives it a unique shape. We'll have a look. See, it just makes it look more bulky than it actually is. So we'll use a wood 3D wall. Yeah, that will work. And then, because we're going to have, on the third floor, we're going to have balconies. We're going to get those flat top walls I was bragging about in the last video. Back when I was arrogant. Thought I could conquer the Commonwealth with a boat. So this will look like it's supporting the next floor. In pieces. Fix that. It's all about build order. Put that over there. Snap that there. Here. And just regular wood wall. Alright, let's go on to the next floor. Then we'll have one more floor after this, and on the top floor is where we're going to have all of our agriculture going on. boards all face the correct direction. So that shows how OCD I am. I didn't say the same direction, I said the correct direction. There's only one way to do things, and it's the Mr. Strontium way. And if you don't do it that way, I hate your guts, and I will come for you in the night. I'm just going to do this randomly. One right here. And then before we finish putting this on, because we're going to have to do something that requires me moving these pieces around, because again, build order, and I'm not really paying attention. So put that there. And put a turret on here, and as you can see, we have a hellacious field of fire, so nothing's going to sneak up on the tower. Little windows with Jangles the moon monkey. I think he's a really underappreciated part of Fallout canon. I actually think it'd be funny if one of the outfits in the game was like a Jangles the moon monkey onesie. That would be hilarious. Alright, and then the last floor. Not only will this be for agriculture, but this will also be the final defensive platform. Already we've gotten off to a bad start with the wood. There we go in there. One. And the last piece is always the most finicky of the pieces. We're going to put guard posts on these platforms here so they can actually stick out, because if you don't put a floor down, and even if you do put a floor down, you can then put the guard post on it, and if you want a floating guard post, you can remove these boards and the guard post won't go anywhere. Alright, time for railing. So again, we just, as Lisa Bidet once said, we're going to just make this all avant-garde, which means just random shit. So, just random pieces, and then let's be more random and now go the opposite direction. Yeah. This shit's getting crazy. I'm breaking all the taboos. Greatest taboo of all is not letting these two similar fence pieces touch. Alright, I'm going to do the downstairs real quick. Let's go ahead and do the electrical system. We'll work our way back up to the top where we can finish up. So we're going to use two kinds of connectors here. We've already got one down there. We're going to use this on the roof. Now, I don't know which mod gave me these. I've actually never tried to use them in a building like this, so we'll see how they work. Bring the carpet with us, because this is what we're going to rug glitch the generator with. There. See if I can bring that down. I'm sure it's sticking up through the floor. Bastard. And then I had a better idea. Let's get rid of that damn thing. Just pop this one. There we go. We'll do that down here as well. Yeah, that looks better. Don't forget our carpet. One more like this. Then up to the top floor. Once we get this done, I'll hop down and let you have a look at what the structure actually looks like. It's quite formidable. Whoa, getting kind of crazy there. I like that. It's got a lean. That's better. All right. Now up here, we're going to have some of these Sanctuary Hill style street lights. And a lot of times, if something like if it doesn't seem to fit, well, that's not what to do it. See, like that's still red. It won't go. If you just rotate it, it's like whatever kind of collision detection mapping or whatever you want to call it. It's not equal on all sides. The same with the filing cabinets I'm always bitching about. See? All you gotta do is rotate it enough and usually it'll fit. And here we go with me saying things that sound dirty again. Oh good, I think there was just a gunshot outside. Bug life. Alright, let's get some juice. Now, again, don't know which mod this is from, but these things kick so much ass, but we're a bunch of shipwrecked raiders. We're not going to build a miniature nuclear conductor or whatever the hell that thing is, so we'll use a big old diesel engine. Yeah, just like that. Beautiful. Tower. Just go down the floor. Connect. Down the floor. And connect. Down the floor. See what the wires look like. So we need to come over some. We come over quite a bit actually. Let's try that. Alright, good. That looks like they're going just about straight up and down. We'll bring this over just a little. I don't really care if it's going through the railing or not. These. Now we have water. Alright, so before we run outside and have a look, let me put the guard posts in place. And we also want to put some of those raider tents over the top because because otherwise anyone up here on guard duty is going to get cooked by the sun. You know, skin cancer is a big deal, especially when you don't have actual medical facilities you can go to. I would hate to have to get a melanoma burn off by a Mr. Handy. Back to defense again. These are really generous with the clipping. So, all you gotta do is figure out which way you want it to go, how far to one side, make sure it's nice and even. And I've officially run out of shit to talk about if I'm trying to make this interesting. Alright, that's enough of that. Raider stuff. I like that one, but it's too long for what we're doing up here. So. I just like to try to fit as many up here as I can. And oftentimes that's not very many. Ooh, come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Alright, so here's what we've got so far. And off camera, I'll rug glitch in some junk fencing around the base just to break it up a little so it's not just all cinder blocks. Alright, so inside we've got water going, we've got electricity. Area. Go ahead and put the turrets in. And if you want to go for overkill, you can always set more turrets up here. I'm not going to because I actually want to get attacked. Tell you what, we'll put just 2 on the front facing the entrance. That's it. That's all we're doing. Alright, let's do our crops. So, now if you don't have mods, just use this. These work pretty well. I'm going to use little planters. Now I got these from the mod, what is it? More vault rooms, I believe. So. Again, if it's just not working, rotate it. That doesn't do anything. So that's 6 units of food right there. So, since I've only got 1 carrot planter, I'm not just going to put 1 down because that'll just look stupid. Oh, only 1 mut fruit too. I'm sorry, not mut fruit, mute fruit. Got 3 tato planters. Alright, so obviously while I decorate the sumbitch off camera, I'm going to have to go scout for more vegetables. What else are we missing? Potatoes, melons, gourds. I don't know where people really ate gourds that much. We'll put the carrots here. Or maybe not, you know, the game's gonna say fuck you, okay. So put corn there. Then we've got all this space over here. We can put a couch or what the hell ever. Got a view of damn near the entire island. Nothing's going to sneak up on us now. Let me quick save. Because nothing's worse than when the game crashes and then 40 minutes of work goes down the fucking tank. Tripping hazard. Alright, so we have water, we have power, we have defense, food, and shelter. When I say defense, I mean clank clank defense. Now, this is from the Decorations and Furniture expansion pack. This is actually a generator. It produces 20 power, and then there's one that makes 40 and 60. I think it goes all the way up to 80 units of power. So there you have it. Nice little raider fortress so that we can ensure our grip upon this island. At some point we will go out, try to find who sabotaged the ship. I know they're still on this island. Alright, so I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to decorate this big ugly motherfucker, and then we'll get on with that. And it's now 3 hours later. So let's just get right to the showcase. So you see, with just a little aesthetic flair, the entire building changes. Just adding that shit at the bottom is really kind of giving it a interesting shape, almost like a mushroom cloud. I think that makes it look pretty sweet. Alright, so the first floor, we just have storage, fuel drums for the generator, and then all of the necessary crafting stations. And on the second floor, we have our shitters. We even have a shower, cozy little living area. Same thing on the TV all the time. One channel and nothing to watch. Radio, and I don't have to be scared about turning them on because I've got the sound turned all the way down on the music. So take that, copyright infringement. So over here we have the dining area. It's very nice. We live in luxury here on the Isle of Strontium. Here's our kitchen, and this is actually a crafting station thanks to ElvenBlossom's, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's ElvenBlossom's items, I think. And over here we have the food, and this is all thanks to the Decorations and Furniture expansion pack. Check this out. Shit's not going anywhere. Here's where we keep the meat. Here's where we build the meat. We love our buff out around here, and we love to lift weights, bro. You got a problem with that, bro? I didn't think so, bro. Alright, so up to the third floor is the sleeping quarters, and also the armory. We're gonna have to get some weapons. This is not good. This is not good. So a little bit more storage, because this is the front. This is the most likely area to be attacked. So we've left it clear. And then on the rear side of the building we have our sleeping area. Fancy couch, because who wouldn't steal this fucking couch if it was there? Wet bar. Another cozy little area. This is also from ElvenBlossom, and this serves the same purpose as a dog house. So I think whenever there's a dog around, it'll gravitate to the rug. Now let's go up to the Lido deck, where we have shuffleboard and chemical abuse. Turn on this radio too, because I'm now untouchable with the copyrights. Grilling area. And here's where we send out fake distress signals and hope someone will come looking that we can rob and or kill and eat. Speaking of eating, here's where we can grow all of our crops. Nobody's tending to them at the moment, so that's why they look so dire, so unloved, much like myself. It's hard out here for a raider. And it has begun to rain. See, we have an excellent field of view here. We can pretty much see in every direction across the entirety of the island, which makes this a very formidable position to try to take. And we'll take the express route down. And since probably by the next video I will be scrapping the SS Shitkicker, let's go have a look at it now that it's in its watery grave. Put on my headlight. Yeah, this is like the immersive way to do flashlights. Now, why did I hold that button down? Just a second, everybody. Alright. So let's go have a look at the ship. But yeah, if you ever get sick of the shitty Pip-Boy flashlight that doesn't really have much depth to it, just get you a mining helmet. So here's what washed ashore, including the 3 coffins that at some point we will bury. And for all you nerds out there, this is kind of a Moby Dick reference. No, I have not read Moby Dick. So we stripped this pretty bare already. And see, what happened, I didn't want to destroy the boat. The boat was really fucking sweet. But the mod I was using, Port Royal, had an update, so I updated it, and then it said it needed a file to work, and it just stopped working and wouldn't reload. So instead of just making the boat disappear and being like, yeah, boat's gone, I thought I'd sink the fucker first. That looks cool. Now it's like the Titanic. This is dive 3. We're now in the galley. So yeah, this boat is thoroughly fucked. So I will probably scrap it by the next time we come to the Isle of Strontium. Because as cool as this is a waste of build space and rendering capacity. Hey, you're missing a leg too. And even from here you can see the castle, even though not all of the pieces are rendering in, so it looks like it's full of holes. But yes, no one will fuck with us now. At some point we will find the saboteur that hides on this island. Something over there in the distance. Let's see what it is. Then I'll let you go, because this has been a pretty long video. I thought that was Bigfoot. No, it's just one of my guys. Oh shit. It's a fucking cabin in the woods. Well, despite my best instincts, let's go look in this cabin real quick. Now this is from the Ethereum mod that is actually called Cabin in the Woods. Hell, it comes with a fireplace. That right there gives it 12 cool points right off the bat. It's a pretty fun mod to build with. Like I was saying, I've started a frontier-type western fort for the Minutemen at Starlight Drive-In, and once I get it finished, I'll show it off as well. And once Nuka World comes out, we will just attack the shit out of it. But yeah, this made for a really nice cabin. Like, this would be an excellent player home. This feels real. It doesn't feel like, you know, some of the other building tabs that the game comes with. Lock the door. Very nice. Alright, everybody. So that's enough for today. I tell you what, let me change clothes real quick. Yeah, that's better. Alright, everyone. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe, retweet, share. I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. Oh, that feels good. So, everybody, have a good one. Have a good evening. Stay safe. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.